just in case.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they got some good ones that can. That I mean, I would use the credits to get some, but that's just me.
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna argue if I'm not sure about something. I don't know how the credits and
It's
all
all
that
about
work.
titties and butthole.
Oh my God. I don't know how the credits system works on there, but from the looks of it, Trey, the credits that they give you is not to be able to buy those outfits. For those outfits, you have to buy points
Like,
in order.
no, you gotta the
Because if you know, let me
that's
know.
one
If you know, let me know.
that's one thing I don't like.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's just the gamer in me, cause I don't mind grinding for the credits to buy something if I think it's fire, and
No,
that's pretty much
and the game, or
that's
do you mean coming out of the pockets?
no, that's why they give you so little credits, cause they want you to grind, like they want you to get it, but they want you to grind to get it, and
In
I'm
the
like, all
game,
right,
like play the
yeah,
game, because I'm with
yeah,
playing the game. I'm old school. That's what it's all. That's how it should be.
yeah, that's why they give you so little. They want you to play it multiple times to
Yeah.
grind to get what you want. And I'm
Well,
like,
I'm
all
not
right,
trying to
cool,
beat
I'm
no
fine with it.
story multiple times, but I'll play the game, whatever, you know.
No, because no, the way the story is set up is it plays different each time you play through it.
Okay.
So I
So it's
actually
like
do.
it's an endless story because it's like one of those you have to choose.
Mhm. What's up, Skinner?
Yeah,
Skinner's in the
yeah.
comments.
So yeah, it changes. So it changes.
Where the
Like
fuck is
each
my
time
phone
you
before
play
I
it, you
yell
can
and wake
make
some
some
bitches
changes.
up?
You can change it every time you play through it. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Okay, good. It's not 2 o'clock yet, so I can stay up for a little longer.
I'm like, all right, cool. I can deal with that. And they just don't have the one that I want. Like I would grind for them. I would grind for the outfits. They just don't have the one that I want. They don't
I
have
would
my
too,
favorite.
if it
They
was
don't have.
like
I'm waiting for the
They,
Avengers to go on PlayStation Plus and call it a day.
I'd grind for those outfits if it was
they don't
2002,
have my.
but I ain't got
They don't
time
have
to
my.
fucking grind
They
for
don't
that
have my.
shit no more.
They don't have my favorite Iron Man armor, which was in which that was. I finally got to see in the MCU in Endgame. So
Trey's talking about the Avengers game. We're talking about the outfits.
they don't have my. They don't have the one I want. So I really don't care. They don't have the bleeding heart one like I want. So I really don't
Yeah.
care.
Oh, look at the dog run. Oh my God. Where's he
That's the one
going?
that I wanted. That's the one. That's the
He is
Iron Man suit I
fast as
wanted.
fuck,
Was the
bro. I
bleeding
can't even
heart.
catch
But
up to him.
we know
Fucking dog is
about
gone.
about grinding
To
to
me,
unlock.
growing up, I only gave a fuck about the original Iron Man. So, with the white outfit and the other standard outfit that's in the game that looks like his original one, but it's like more OP. I'm good with those. There's probably others in the bottom that I like, but if I can get them, cool. If I can't, I'm not gonna fucking probably play the game long enough to just get them. I mean, I'm okay with grinding, because I'm old school. I like to play the game and unlock shit because it gives it meaning. However, I'm not okay with having to grind for 2 years to fucking get something so simple. And that's the reason why I started doing this thing where, like, games, I started actually playing them on easy mode because I don't have time to be fucking stressing. I play the game to enjoy it. Once I caught myself playing games and I'm like, yo, am I stressing over this stupid ass game? I'm like, I'm not gonna play this shit on fucking hard mode, bro, because it's fucking annoying already. So I don't know. That's just where I'm at now. For some of you younger cats, it's different. Y'all probably got the time to grind. Uh, I don't got time like that. So I've started changing the shit up. But one thing I definitely will not play in hard mode that I learned from the last fucking God of War that came out was the new God of War, Ragnarok or whatever. I'm not playing that shit on
It's
hard
just
mode.
gotta work. It's just
It's
gotta
just
work.
that Ragnarok. Ragnarok is next.
Am I right or am I wrong, Trey?
You're wrong.
This
Ragnarok comes
fucking
out
thing.
next.
You said what?
Ragnarok is next.
That's what I said, Ragnarok.
No. The new one is just called God of War. Ragnarok is the one after that's coming out next year.
What new one?
The one with the kid.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I
Yeah,
played
yeah.
that one.
But that's it's just called God of War. It's just
No,
there's
I'm not.
no
I'm not
net-
talking about that one. That's the one I learned from. I'm talking about the one that's coming, Ragnarok. The second one to that one. That the God of War one that I beat, the one y'all are talking about. I played it on Legend mode and got all the way to the end, and I beat it, but I didn't defeat the Valkyries that were there. No, it wasn't Valkyries. It was like these, whatever the fuck they are. So.
Oh no, I'm not playing this on Legend. You can fucking shoot me in the
Yeah,
fucking dick hole. I ain't playing this on Legends.
it was just really annoying, and I
It is
just,
annoying. There's some
but
moves
it,
you gotta get hit by. You cannot fucking reverse
yeah,
them.
I don't like that, and I really didn't enjoy playing that. It killed it for me. When it is a good game, but that really killed it for me, and I was not going to restart from the beginning after everything.
I'm just
So,
waiting for God of War the movie come out one day. It's coming.
so Ragnarok, I will not play, and I'm not going to play
No,
that
just play it
shit.
on regular mode, not Legends.
I might,
Just to
but
play the
bro,
story.
they killed the fucking mood for me so fucking much that I'm like, I'm not even gonna play it on even medium mode, dude. Not even. Not even. Fuck that. I'll take my chance.
Just do the one where it says just do the storyline.
You nasty bitch.
I am one nasty son of a bitch.
Mm-mm.
I am definitely the nastiest bitch in JTV.
I believe you, Billy.
And the god of random.
Let me claim this real quick. Oh, I'll take that. Found me a mod.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh, that's what that shit is?
Orbiting a supply drop.
Another supply drop?
Hostiles detected.
I mean, I took one. I mean, there's some mods on it, but fuck. What the fuck?
Oh, I know what to do on one episode. I'm gonna dress as
Oh, I'm about to
Kratos.
die.
And just come out and just
Oh.
red shoes Kevin Impact.
Oh my god.
Agent.
They flame my shit.
Like
So-
I'm gonna flame Kevin Impact when I face him. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm gonna flame your shit soon.
Everybody all of a sudden, as of late, has been talking some shit to me, man.
I've always been talking shit to you. I've always talked shit.
Shit has been becoming a habit. I'm gonna have to remind motherfuckers of who I am.
Hostiles are open.
You're gonna have to step in the ring with me, remind me who you are.
Oh, I ain't gonna step in the ring. I'll show up at your house and come see you while you're sleeping.
Oh, if you step in my house, I'll buy you like 2 tanks of beer.
You would.
Yeah.
Fucking Billy. I'll probably be out of Texas sometime. Considering being out there.
If I
but-
get my YouTube going, I'm legit thinking about paying for someone to join me at WrestleMania.
Well, I'm trying to go next year.
Well, there you go. I'm not going to no WWE events like that. That shit is fucking trash. I didn't
Not
watch.
if you get it paid for?
No, man. Listen, I went to the Hall of Fame. The WWE's been my passion since I was about 9 years old, and I didn't even watch this WrestleMania. Nothing on there interests me besides
It
Sasha.
was night two. You would talked so much shit about that
Well,
shit was so awful.
they said night one was good. They said night two was
Night
bad.
one was the best night of them all.
I
It
um
it
It was.
I did not watch WrestleMania, so I can't sit and say it was garbage. But I will say that nothing on there interests me besides Sasha and Bianca. I saw, I mean, nothing really interests me. There's literally nothing on there that interests me. I was expecting that maybe something might have happened that was gonna be fucking legendary. I saw Trey fucking screaming because of Shane, and then I actually did tune in when Trey was talking about it in the party. I saw Shane falling in slow motion and wanted to scream when I saw it, but I took it right off. I only put it on because I wanted to see the 2K ad because Trey made it sound like it was fire. I watched this shit.
oh, it's not that fire.
Well, I thought it sounded good when he said it because I thought he saw like a cage or some fire shit, and then I watched the shit and it was just the same. It's exactly what I expected. So, to me, they're saying WrestleMania was a success. To me, I think the highlight of WrestleMania was just the fact that they had the big crowd. That's literally the one thing I could think about. Bianca winning is something obviously that I wanted. Corey wanted Sasha to win and stay, I guess, undefeated at WrestleMania or some shit. Whatever he said, I disagreed.
She's never, I think, never won at WrestleMania.
Right. That's what I saw somebody post something about that. She's 6-0 or something like that, and I felt like okay,
Same with Oscar.
in this situation, Sasha doesn't need to win. Sasha, and of course you guys have the right to argue with me and stuff like that, and you're going to argue with this statement I'm going to make, and it's a bold statement, but I'm going to go out on the limb, and I'm going to think for a while, and I'm going to say that Sasha's probably the greatest female competitor talent in the history of the WWE. To the point where
One
she's
of,
got,
I'd say one of.
I thought about it long and hard. I'm going to have to say she's the one because if you look at Mae Young and Trish and everything everybody did, they had a fantastic run. People would listen to that and be on some, are you serious compared to Lita and Trish and all? They'll try to argue with me, but think about it for a second. We're talking about Sasha Banks. The stuff she's done with Bayley, she has a lot of firsts. Stuff that's never been fucking done. And dare I say, she was one of the pioneers for the women's revolution. Not no fucking Bella twins. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give her full credit and say that she's the go-to, man. She is the go-to person in the history of the women's division for WWE. So to me, it's like with everything she's done and accomplished, absolutely no reason she needed to go over on Bianca to then have a rematch at SummerSlam. That would have killed the entire thing. For then Bianca to win at SummerSlam, that makes absolutely no fucking sense at all. So it's good to see that Bianca won, but I didn't watch, and I'm not going to watch because it's pretty obvious that she's probably going to wind up losing the shit to Charlotte or some other fucking person in the nick of
No,
time.
not Charlotte. It's gonna be most likely probably the man Becky Lynch.
Okay, fair enough.
Because Charlotte's going after Rhea.
Okay, fair enough. And she's going to fucking take the title, and it's going to be horrible. But reasons like
And I'm
that
gonna
is...
fucking cuss WWE on Twitter.
Well, they're not going to give a shit. But reasons like that is why I just can't commit to it anymore. I was watching it for a bit. The show was good when I started watching again some months ago. MVP came back full time. They had the Hurt Business. Shit was lit. It was working.
And then they killed the Hurt Business. They made Bray Wyatt a fucking preacher now.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's another thing that got me upset. I understand they're working out an angle between him and Alexa, bro, but come on, man. She screwed him at WrestleMania, and that storyline they killed as well. Like, what are you trying to get out of it? How powerful are you trying to make Alexa Bliss here, bro? You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like
trying to make her untouchable.
Alexa Bliss is literally more powerful than the Undertaker, my G. Like, this is embarrassing at this point, bro. I don't. We all love Alexa Bliss, no question about it. But it's just like, look, the sister Abigail, you know, whatever the fuck shit they were going for, it worked and it got over. But it's gotten to a point where this shit has just gotten out of hand. This is
They're
just
trying to do something with Bo Dallas. That's the main reason why they're doing
They
this.
should have been had him there. Should have been had Bo Dallas in there. You know what I'm saying? And nothing done with them. You know. So I don't know what these people are doing. I can't put my brain hurt thinking about their fucking booking process.
Stupidity.
It just doesn't make sense, bro. You know, Rhea Ripley is a fucking a force to be reckoned with. They're gonna ruin her. They already ruined her, and they're gonna fucking ruin Bianca Belair.
But she's the first to doing a lot of things, though.
Who?
Rhea, first
Yeah.
UK champion.
Yeah,
First
I'm
one
not-
to win both the NXT titles.
Yeah,
First one
absolutely.
to win UK
I'm not-
champion to win the Raw title.
I'm not taking nothing from Rhea Ripley. I think her theme song is loud and fucking annoying, but
And
past
she's the
that,
sexiest woman in WWE at this moment.
She's beautiful. I don't know about that. I mean, it's if it's your opinion, then I guess it's true because it depends on the taste that the person has. For me, I'm gonna go with Alexa, and that's arguable, absolutely arguable, and I'll admit it. But the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, I'm not gonna take anything from Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has it. You know, she's you know, she's good. I mean, she's better than Keith Lee and all these other whack motherfuckers they're trying to shove down everybody else's fucking throat, saying that they're good and all this other shit. But she's decent and she's good and she has it to a certain extent, you know, to where we can't fucking deny her entry. But it's gonna go to waste. They ruined the fucking. I couldn't even fucking remember their name. I almost called them the Reputation, the Retribution. They ruined the Retribution. Mustafa Ali could have been one of the more over guys this year, in my opinion, and they dropped the ball with the kid. You know, he cuts fantastic promo. He you know, pretty good promos on his page and stuff like that. And they developed this fire ass concept, this hacker thing that they stole from us, and just, you know, wanted to go with the shit, the V for Vendetta shit, and for nothing. You know, they turned on him, it went to shit, kid's career goes down the drain. They book a horrible concept between Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Horrible idea at this point in time. Now Drew McIntyre's career went to shit again. Bobby Lashley's championship reign means absolutely nothing, and nothing's important. I was thinking to myself, you know, the hottest thing was Bianca and Sasha match and the fact that Jericho was going to be on Austin's podcast. I watched the podcast. It was exactly what I expected. A generic, standard, normal podcast that was WWE based, even though they mentioned AEW, and there was nothing there. You know, if Austin and him would have had if they would have played off of that fucking ad that they put out where it was like Jericho's going to be here and they was facing off, probably would have been smart. They didn't do that. He was just there. He introduced him. He was already sitting there, and it was like, oh, okay. It killed things so badly that if Tony Khan, even though Tony Khan, well, not Tony Khan, Jericho, Cody Rhodes, and Brandy, and I think somebody else, Rusev was there too. They were at WrestleMania, from my understanding. But if AEW comes to work with WWE at this point, it's going to be so garbage because they didn't capitalize on the fucking thing. And I'm not even interested anymore in the situation. And I don't think at this point there's really anything that works. If Stone Cold himself would come out of retirement, they sign CM Punk, whatever, there's literally nothing they can do at this point because everything, like, everybody sees behind the curtain now. And it's just so bad. You know, dude that was supposed to be with the AJ, big guy, I was looking forward to him. From my understanding, his shit was sloppy as fuck. sloppy as fuck, and it's you know, when he's looking bad to fucking Bad Bunny, we got a problem. You know. So now Bad Bunny, they're probably gonna keep fucking Bad Bunny around because he put on a performance. I ain't watched the shit. You know, I will watch his match to see how he did. I hear he did good. Orton praised him. You know, but you got to have your own opinion. People said
Yeah,
Charlotte's
Bad
promo.
Bunny did a good match.
He did good. He did. It was surprising, but
He
he
hit a
did.
Canadian destroyer.
Right. And that's coming from both of y'all, you know. So I'm prone to take that, and now I want to see for myself, you know. But they said
That man hit a Canadian destroyer. That's all I gotta say about that.
it's impressive, you know, coming from a regular fucking Puerto Rican reggaeton nigga. You know, you don't get
He
that a lot.
impressed me enough. I want his action figure.
That's a little weird, but you know, that's your shit.
No,
But
I collect action figures.
yeah, I know. I seen your stuff. You know, you do your shit.
Gronk did not deserve one. Bad Bunny does. Oh yeah, Jay. Are we gonna get a commercial for for T-shirts on 19?
T-shirts on 19.
Like the JTV Billy Dog T-shirts? Are we gonna get the commercial on the next episode?
What shirts? You're confusing me.
Our Pro Wrestling Tees ones. One with the JTV logo.
We're
Billy
still.
Ray Dog.
Well, I mean, that's it's kind of between me and you with that.
No, like we used to have the commercials
Yeah, I
on
remember.
on Next Shit.
We could probably work something out. I mean, shit. I mean, you're.
I said we just re-air the commercial. That's all we do.
What's in it for me?
If the JTV ones sell, I'm sending you the money. Like I said,
I don't want no money.
'cause I'm gonna use that to open up the JTV one.
No, that's all right, Billy. I'm joking around. I appreciate
And
that,
Sophie
but
gets more money.
long as Sophie's good, that's all I would want.
Yeah, I legit had to call CPS on the other
Well,
other people
we're
before.
we're streaming
recently.
right now, so I don't know if we got to get into all that. But what you could do for me, if you want to do something for me in return, is just take care of Sophie. That's it. Raise her to be a good kid. Raise her to be a good woman. My sister right now, and I'm not gonna go too deep with this since we're streaming, but my sister right now is having a situation where it's one of those typical situations where she's stressed out, but she's stressed out for a silly reason. She's stressed out because her kids are giving her a hard time not listening to mommy. And the thing about it is that, you know, like I told her, like, you got to get strong with them. After one or two ass whoopings and some voice raising, it should be fine. I don't have any problems with my nephews because that's typically how it goes. But the thing is about it, I set the ground rules with them when they were young. So anytime Uncle shows up, guess what? We're going to be on our best behavior. That's usually the case because they know I don't play none of that fucking shit. You know, but you know, it's like back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, you had a situation like that, and the parents was always in the news because they was beating the fuck out of their kids. I think they put it on The Simpsons a few times in a few episodes. So we need to go back to that, folks. You know, like I told her, and I'm not telling you to beat the fuck out of Sophie for no reason. I'm just saying that, you know, teach her to be how she's supposed to be. You know, you are one weird, dirty motherfucker, Billy. But the thing that I like about you the most is that you're a great father and a great friend and a great man. You know what I mean? Whether you like titties in your ass is your business. You know what I mean? I got if I'm willing to fucking have jokes with New Jack back and forth, and this is a man who got his salad tossed by Terry Reynolds, and I still approve of this man, then I gotta approve of you and cut you credit. Give you credit, I should say. I don't know how much I can give you. I'll give you some. So just keep doing your thing, player. Make sure
Yeah, credit enough that Penn Shinden. I'm gonna say that live here right now.
Hey,
I pinned Shinden from
it
JTV
happened.
in a practice match. He was too unmanly to put it on.
He actually admitted it though. I asked him, I'm like, yo, did Jasper beat you? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't know that. He's like, yeah. He said you beat him. I was like, hold up. So, yeah. He said, it's a league. It's a league player. Whether it's a loss that looks good on him or not, guess what? You know? Yeah. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to tell you about that because it was kind of interesting to me that you beat him just like Billy beat him because me and you talked about it and I told Shannon straight up. He's like, oh, because he beat me. I'm like, yeah, he beat you. That was the plan we talked about, nigga. Like I told him, fuck trying to fucking go against you, just fucking knock him down and get the belt. You know, me and you talked about this shit like fuck. Exactly. Like I'm like me. Well, for future reference, come at me when shit like that happens because I probably would have just been like, nah, bro. Depending on how the match went, if you beat him, he lost. You know, he lost. I understand that maybe he wanted a better match, but even if you wanted a better match, it kind of doesn't work that way because we still have to. Cause my thing. What's up, Punch, and all of y'all that's in the we're streaming by the way, Jasper. I don't have anything I have a problem saying that can go to Shannon or whoever the fuck. I don't care. I speak my mind. So I have no problem speaking about nothing. Who's commenting? Y'all are spamming. What's up? Oh, she's talking to Skinner. So the thing is, I had the same conversation with him. I'm like, yo, like the understanding me and Jasper had is he was gonna fuck you up and take it, and why the fuck not? You know, like why would you? Why you know? He's not. If he doesn't need the box with you, why? Just take it. So to me is. Right, and the thing that kind of annoys me now that I feel like I got to talk to him is that, cause like he never told me you won, like the way he told. Nah, yeah, right, and I believe what you're saying, you know, whether you have it or not, because I asked him. You know, I'm like, yo, did Jasper fucking beat you, bro? He's like, yeah, he beat me in the first match. I'm like, you didn't say that. The conversation we had, he said, oh, me and Jasper went at it, and he almost got the title. So I told him, bro, don't do that. Let's make let's make it look good, you know, and like let's work. And I was dying when he said that because I'm like, no, you was trying to like stall, you know, so. Of course, I said that. I told you
but
that, and
he
I said that to
like
him.
his whole emperor shit that pissed me off. And
I heard about that, Trey. Somebody told me you felt. Oh, right. Well, let's go topic by topic because I want to hear in full detail what Trey has to say about that. It's interesting to me. So before we get to that, I want to go back to you and I want to talk about Billy because Billy fucking pinned him. When I talked to him the first time, he never told me, and he's going to argue that he did. I don't remember it like that. The conversation we had, he told. I will admit that I probably wasn't paying full attention. If I didn't, that's on me. That's my fault. But I don't remember him telling me that you beat him. I remember him telling me that, yeah, I was going at it. You almost got the title. And then he was like, oh, let's put on a performance. And I thought that he just beat you in every match. It's just y'all have different matches. Right. Okay, but he could have, if he wanted to do spots. Right. Okay,
Like
well,
a bitch.
going back, I had to hear everything he said. That's why I let him talk. I wanted to hear that. Going back though, technically you won the match. If the first match y'all had, you beat him, you won the match. We're gonna have to talk about this because that's not how that works. If he wanted to do spots with you, right, and he really felt that way, right, why didn't he tell you before the match started? See what I mean? So he told you. Okay, well, here people have a right to fucking dispute. This is not just fucking because somebody said, yo, all right, this is what we're going to go with. It doesn't work that way. I got a lot of respect for that guy. That's my dude, but it doesn't work that way. You beat him in the first match. That's the match. And he completely wanted to, just because he wasn't satisfied with the performance, he completely wanted to redo. It doesn't really work that way. A redo usually takes place, when a fucking match splits or something like that, or, reasons like that. You can't just fucking lose a match and redo because that's the whole King Wolf shit where it's like, oh, well, the match sucked, let's redo it. It don't work that way. When you get a tie...
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, anything goes.
I only agreed because the chat agreed. That's why I'm bowing out whenever I have to fight Mad Dagger because he's been training with Shinny too much and wrestles the same fucking way.
All right, well, I want.
Yeah.
Well, people can ask questions. If I wasn't running JTV and I'm on here and I'm working with him like that and he's calling the shots and everything, I'm either calling an audible, I'm talking to J Kid and I'm asking questions because it doesn't work that way, you know.
And he needs to let people hit OMG moments on him once in a while.
That's negotiable, but as far as just because a match didn't go exactly how you want, you can't just 100% fucking restart it or this or that, you know, until you win. That's the whole Wolf philosophy. That's what he used to do when he was working with me and Trey.
Yeah, and he also
Right?
he did tell Jack. He told Jasper.
Hold on, let me hear what Trey has to say. He's about to go in.
He told Jasper that the other two matches were irrelevant.
He's,
Relevant.
the other two matches that y'all did, like the first one.
Yeah.
I'm to a point where I almost want to take that image, that video that Jasper has,
Not really,
me, Penny
cause
Shinden, put it on my YouTube channel.
not really, cause I have unreleased matches that I've saved, unreleased JTV matches from back then that, and even from now that I've saved for a special release time. I have a whole match y'all have never seen between Gorilla Cruz and Cerberus. It's never aired, and I have it. And I have another one from like 2017 between with somebody that's not even here anymore. And so it depends.
You should do like unreleased episodes.
I said,
Messages.
No, you put him on the phone.
all right, hold on. Let me get back to Trey real quick, and let me
You gotta in that stream though first.
let me get Trey's Emperor opinion, because I heard about that and I want to see what was his issue with it. Is that a TikTok? It is. Okay, go ahead, Trey. What's your issue?
No, I told Shannon straight up. I was like, look, you can say you're the emperor of the Power Org Network. At the end of the day, I'm the pharaoh of WWA, and I treat everybody.
I was
equal.
here for that shit.
And you're not. I treat everybody equal, and you're not gonna come into my house and disrespect everybody in this goddamn house.
You told him
Don't
that.
roll like that. Yeah, and Billy can confirm that. Billy was here. I told him, you're not about to come in here and disrespect me and everybody in this house. It don't work like that. And he's like, and he was like, you can feel how you want to feel. I don't care. All right, bet.
Like he's not gonna sell. He's gonna stiff everything.
So
That's
how
the
do you,
vibe I got.
how,
Yeah, because he's a heavyweight and he's maxed out to everything. And my heavyweight's not gonna do much damage if he's almost a fucking super heavyweight. That's what I mean. Sometimes people need to hit OMG moments on them for that fucking reason alone.
Well, with Jasper saying, me and him had the same conversation. He said he doesn't work with anybody, just a handful people that he's willing to work with. So he's telling the truth about that. To a certain extent, I can see it from his perspective, but I can also see it from your perspective of him not, trying to make people look good. And 19, anything goes, no holds barred kind of thing. But in 20, you gotta try to make people look good. You can't just fucking bury people.
Because if he's just gonna go run through the 19 league, then it's gonna be basically it's gonna feel like the REW internet title is gonna be a title everyone goes after. No one's gonna bother with the title that Shinden has.
Right. Which nobody should also do that, because Jasper and you have proven that he can be beaten. So it shouldn't be a cowardice, I'm scared thing neither. But
no, it's gonna be like they're gonna try to jump him, and he's gonna, if he plays like he did Jasper, no one's gonna be able to beat him that way.
All right, well let me go back to Trey, because Trey was saying some stuff. So how do you feel that he's being disrespectful? And I know what the answer is, but I want to hear from you. That way I'm not making anything up.
Personally, in my eyes,
Yeah.
if you claim that you're something, if you claim that you're the emperor,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going into somebody else's house,
Yeah.
that's basically saying that, oh, I own this house.
Right.
Nah, it don't work like that, Playboy.
I respect that.
You are a guest in another person's house. You're not about to come into another person's house and claim that you run this house. No, Playboy, you are a guest, and I'm allowing you a key to this house. I can easily take that key away from you to this house.
Right.
Put your ass on the goddamn streets.
Right.
But if I did that, you say that I'm in the wrong.
Him, me, or somebody else?
No, I'm just saying.
In general.
In general.
Yeah,
in general,
yeah.
if I fired a person
Yeah.
because they was being disrespectful and trying to claim this shit as they claim this house as they own,
Yeah.
nah. And then I fire you for being disrespectful, and then you say that I'm wrong. No, Playboy, you was wrong for being disrespectful. See, so it's like, and then you gonna tell then you gonna tell the person who allowed you into their house that you don't give a fuck about their house? You basically saying I don't give a fuck about how you feel, and fuck your house? The fuck?
Because of him saying to you that he doesn't care what you think.
Basically, it's like, bruh, it's like basically I told you disrespecting the house and its residents, and
So you have an issue with him considering this his kingdom.
fully, yes,
Okay.
for the simple fact that there can be multiple kings in the kingdom, and you're claiming to be the sole only king in this.
I mean, obviously, that's what me and him been battling about. That's something that Jasper told him what it was some time ago. That's why people been talking shit to him, because it's like I told him, and Jasper and Billy's proof of that he can either be beaten or, it's not, his position is not out of reach. And I told you guys that. I don't bullshit you, it's the whole fucking Batman Superman thing. If he bleeds, he can be beaten. And that's just what it is. So Shendon's had a lot of good practice, and this is really like his thing, and I mean really like his thing. You know, like he's just practicing this shit all the time. He's like fucking, uh, what is it? I can't even remember this dude's name, but you know, this is something that he practices like fucking crazy. It's his fucking thing. So you know, it doesn't mean that any one of us can't fucking be on this level. Absolutely not. And I told him that because from what he gives me sometimes, and this is why we've had problems, him and me, is that, and it's interesting to see that you're now stepping up to the plate, Trey. I like that. And, you know, Jasper stepped to him, a couple people stepped up to him when it really felt like the roster was just allowing him to be the dominator. And me, it's just like, I told him, I'm like, look, you're the guy and everything, I give it to you. You're the current Kevin Impact in a way, and I'm old school. And we don't need to be making everything about me all the time. However, that does not mean that I'm going to fucking run around giving you credit all the time and saying that you're the best and all of this other bullshit. Like, in my fucking book, I'm not going to put Kevin Impact down over you, bro. You know, like, I ran this fucking place since the fucking beginning. Like, oh, I'm about to die. Fuck. Like, this is...
Like, I'm feeling like, I don't know. It's just like, for some reason, he's pushed me to feeling like 1990s, 2000s rock, where I just want to be like, yo, shut your mouth and know your goddamn world.
Right. He's annoyed you to the point that now you wanna step in, and that's how it should be.
I'm to a point where he feels like Goldberg, and we got the Kevin Asham.
I mean, at some point in time, that's gonna have to happen. I talked about it with Jasper and a couple people in him. It's like, you know, and he laughed. I'm like, you can laugh, but at the end of the day, I make the decisions, and what is. If the streak is gonna end or has to end, it's gonna end. You're not just gonna fucking beat everybody and keep your streak, bro. It's not gonna work that way. When the time comes, you're gonna have to lose and look bad and give it up. And he's not a big fan of the idea of looking bad. Neither am I. You know, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, but at the same time, I've proven many, many times that I don't mind getting taken out. I've let him fucking spear me. I let King Leo take me out. You know, I've let people fucking put their hands on me and go over me and look stronger than me because I know how strong I am as a character. You know, his character is like Raiden at this point, you know, and it's to the point where I got to slow him down and remind him, listen, you're looking too strong. Let's help other guys. You know, he has some conversation with some of y'all sometime in which I guess he kind of forgot a little bit about what the deal was, but it's like I said, and I got respect and love for him, but it's like I said, the whole stuff with the no redemption, you know, the closing about how that's supposed to go, the way that shit turned out originally was going to be him coming out to help homie, you know, and getting all the glory and possibly taking him out as well. Wasn't a big fan of that, especially during Black History Month when I wanted to make like Trey and Jasper and Devontae look strong. It was important to me. I'm like, it has to make sense. And that's another reason we kept the belt on him. You know, so...
You know?
Yeah.
I don't feel like he should be holding all the fucking titles.
Well,
If
I
you
mean,
leave one off a brand, you could move to another brand, get rid of it. Don't hold it.
Understanding, but at the same time, like Jasper earned his fucking global title. You know, like you've earned everything you got, and
Yeah.
you know I can't
I'm
take that
mainly
from
talking
Shen.
like taking one off like a dumb like a NXT brand and bringing it to the main roster brand for no reason, taking a title from everyone that's trying to learn to be champion.
Yeah.
When he originally said,
Right. I can't argue with that. If that's what you think, what you feel, I can't argue with that. I hear you. I hear you on that.
because originally he did say in a party
Yeah.
with me and Jasper, he's like, I don't need your title. He said He said it for a
Yeah,
straight.
and what? And there was no reason for him to win my title either at one point.
He said
Yeah.
it for a week straight. He did it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but there's no need for Shannon to just literally attack me the whole fucking match just so he can get the damn pin and get it. Nah, I kept tagging Jay Nixon. He could have still tagged Jaden Nixon to anger him to where he tagged in still. There's a And if Shindy knows how to play the game so well, he wouldn't need let Jaden Nix tag out and then all the time.
But
He doesn't have the speed. And Shinnon should not be that fucking fast either.
oh yeah, oh yeah. That makes sense.
None.
None.
Only thing that can reach that far is the possum. No. I have it on because I was fucking cruiserweight. That's why I had it on. But heavyweights should not be having all that on unless they come from a cruiserweight division and go up. I'm to a point where we need to put them in the elimination chamber, put them out first, and we just take it from them. Or
Yeah, but I
just
mean,
put it that way, or he gets stripped from it.
he has his say, but y'all have y'all say as well. You know, this is not.
Civilians in distress.
He's not.
I give him like
He's not.
And if he does agree, he's like, "Oh, I'm champion. I should
In
come out
19,
last."
in 19, he might not. He might be able to say no, and because of the fact that you guys have that control, but not in 20 or 22. As far as
I'm just saying he should lose the Z Division title to someone down the next year.
Oh no, I've already said if he wins the title at WrestleFest, I already have a match plan. I already have an elimination like match planned anyway. I already had a match. Either way, if he had won, or Dream had won, or Corey had won, wins. I already have a elimination chamber like match planned anyway. For Border Wars, called it's gonna be in the elimination chamber. It's called Alcatraz.
Okay.
I'm calling it Alcatraz. That's gonna be my elimination chamber, basically. Border Wars is basically gonna be my elimination chamber. It's gonna be called Alcatraz. And he does not have the luxury of coming out last. Nah. No. He's either gonna be number one or number two. Fact. So all I can say is good luck, motherfucker. And I'm tired of true.
Yeah, because I have a feeling he won't be able to handle a loss. His, wherever he builds himself up, everyone thinks he's gonna be a joke after he loses.
That's fire. Right.
Take it.
If he's an elimination match, look, when you're the champion, you got to take on all comers. Triple threat match, fatal 4-way, 3-on-1, 2-on-1, anything that stands in your way.
And that's one thing he does not want to do.
No, you're right. That you're right about.
He does not want to do triple threat, fatal 4-ways,
right,
elimination chamber, none of that.
Right.
Because he knows.
He knows.
He knows. Like I said when you talked to him that one day, as a person, I have no issue with him.
Yeah.
But as a character, oh motherfucker, we gotta tone you down a peg.
Yeah.
And that's why.
And I get that.
That's why I had already made up my mind. I was like, all right, if him or Dream wins, I'm putting him in a chamber at Border Wars.
That's one reason why I've not tried to get him on my show at all.
And if he doesn't like it, I do not care. Because you need to learn. Because you need to learn that multi-man matches comes with the territory.
Yeah.
And if you cannot accept that,
And look at me, I've been winning too recently. Champions know how to, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga moves hella fucking fast. I will say that.
That's actually proven the server shit. And most of the people in the U.S. when they're in the match, you should be in a U.S. server.
Yeah.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Pretty interesting points you're making. Just to take all this in, you know. I'm hearing y'all. I mean, he's definitely inserting my take on a little bit of him. I just I don't have too much interest anymore in continuing the streak. The streak's been kept alive this far. I wanted it to go to showdown, still do.
Have it. My opinion is the best way to get, for the streak to end is someone from next gen come up and beat them. Someone new, completely new, have them beat them.
I'm still considering how I want to go about it because there's never been a streak like this. That's why I try to be very careful with it. When I put him in a fatal four-way match and they jumped him, he was not happy about the idea. He almost lost. And the reason I did that is one, to test him, and two, because, you know, make it interesting, and three, just because
And I got screwed in that match.
I wasn't sure, you know, to see if the streak was going to go on or not. He was able to get by, obviously.
And it made him look stronger.
It made him look stronger, but the thing about it is that he's been in individual matches ever since. And there's a reason for that, and the people he's fought, there's been a reason for that as well. You know, Jasper and you beating him is part of the reason why I've kept him protected for the longest time, because I know that it's possible. As much as he wants to give me that feeling like it's not, it is. And I told him, like, you can claim everything you want to claim, bro, but you're not untouchable, bro, because I'm not untouchable. You know what I mean? I have my good days when I fucking perform, and I have my bad days when I perform. It happens to everybody. So I told him, like, we make you look strong here, JTV. You know, no show, no league, no nothing's ever made you look like that, so it works. But it's gonna come a point in time, man, where you're gonna take the L. You're gonna look bad. You're gonna get knocked out and defeated. It's gonna happen, because it's not always gonna be at the end of the night you standing, you know, supreme. Because it's fucking boring if every fucking show that's all you see. It's him with that slow entrance and you know, standing there with the title and being fucking dominant. You got to keep it interesting. You know what I mean? When I broke the streak the first time, he was in a tag team match, you know, it took people by shock. Oh shit, the streak, you know, because he lost with Dallas. This time around, you know, I want it to make sense, but at some point in time it's going to happen, because then I was interested in the streak. Now I'm not. Now I'm just considering who and when. You know what I mean? And I know
Ultimate Showdown, the biggest stage of them all.
He's not a big fan of the idea, but it doesn't work that way. You know? It doesn't work that way. You can't just dominate everything and fucking... Because I know how he is, and I've told him as I told him, like, listen, you're not gonna catch me with your shit, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I know you. You're the type that he's like fucking Darkseid or Thanos. He likes to fucking conquer universes. You know, he likes to go to leagues and dominate with his boys or him and just fucking walk away looking like the hot, like a hot boy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I get that, but this is different, bro. You're not just going to come in here and conquer the fuck out of all of us and all this other shit, because if you really think it's going to be so simple, we'll put some challenges in front of you. And if you think it's so simple, you know, you guys are two examples. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna respect him and everything. You know, I'm gonna give my guy his credit and all, but it's not always gonna be like that. It can't always. JTV's not all about him. It's not all about him. He's the man, but it's not all about him, and it doesn't have to stay being where he's the man. It can literally change. It goes in rotation. It goes in rotation. You had your opportunity to be the man. Guess what? We're going to slow you a little bit down. We're going to make Crip look a little good. Jasper's just starting to come up, you know, and then we got everybody else that we can do stuff with. It's not just going to be... And if no one can beat you, guess what? Now you're going to have to start fucking taking... you're going to have...
It is extremely boring.
Right. Right.
Let go!
Right.
And it's based on the speed of your character, too.
Acknowledged.
Facts, and that is one reason why I want to keep my guy. I want to keep my goddamn spear. Well, now I want my goddamn spear back in JTV. All of that shit.
Yeah, I just every time I face Shinra now, I'm just gonna put a spear on.
You can have your spear on 19. There's no limitations on there. I keep telling people, as far as 20 goes, the spear ain't got nothing to do with the fucking shit. He relies on that fucking thing to, you know, get out of danger, especially when he's in danger. But I'm not gonna say it's my worst fear. It's just more like one of those things where it's like, I always imagined me and him was gonna catch heat down the road someday in the future when he's forced to be in multi-man matches. The multi-man matches he's been in, it's always been a protection factor, or he's tagged up or some shit with somebody that, you know, is going to secure his dub. Like, he's tagged up with Dally, he's tagged up with Tommy, stuff of that nature, and, you know, that's kind of a fucking hard-pressed team right there, that when a motherfucker just is going to stay on you and not try to make you look good. They're just there to fucking stay on you. They're there to fucking hit you with strong moves and pin you. And I'm more of having a great match kind of guy, you know. Me and Trey had a good match. Trey tried to have the best match he possibly could with the match we had when we was going against Chris and Corey, and they started fucking running from me. and I still went and had a good fucking match. You know what I mean?
My control, I was pissed that my fucking controller died in that shit. I was pissed as fuck.
Right. So I don't know what mission I'm on. I'm streaming and I'm in a prison. I answered a call that these other gamers. This shit looks fire. Oh, reach the secure. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I was always concerned in the future. Like let's go back to 2009, I guess, when he was first starting out. I was always concerned. I'm like, okay, one day, me and this cat are gonna have issues. I don't know how, and I've always thought about that. You know, like we're gonna have issues. As time's going on, he's proven that like it might not be the case. He might not be one of these motherfuckers that be on this two-faced shit. However, I feel like when the time comes where he's got to fucking lose the streak and all this other stuff, there's going to be issues because he's not with the multi-man thing and he's not a big fan. You know, if y'all get in a match with him, let's say I put y'all in a match with him, all of y'all, and y'all go at him and it's a fatal four-way for his title kind of thing. Y'all beat the fuck out of him and you eliminate him first. He's gonna call y'all a bunch of pussies probably and say, oh, y'all cheated and all this other stuff. When we all know that in the fatal four-way match anything goes. If people dog up on you, it is what it is. Even if it's considered cheating or whatever. If somebody rolls them up or there's a catch finisher or submission or something, it's considered a pussy win, and that's not how it works. Here in JTV Wrestling, submission is allowed. Catch finishers does not mean you're a pussy. If the person is fucking dumb enough to, you know, walk into the fucking catch finisher, then it is what it is.
Like Jeff did that one day.
Right, and that's how I look at it.
Like I've done before.
Yo, Jim can tell you, Jeff went up the top, kept going to the top rope like 4 times. I kept seeing kicking this shit. because me and Jay messaged me. He was like, Trey, if Jeff is stupid enough to keep going to the top rope, keep hitting him with that catch and super kick. I was like, I am. And he was stupid enough to keep going to the top rope. I was like, God damn it.
All right, Rhodes. Show us what you got.
I'm on it, Kelso. Have this nut cracked in no time, Classic. You really don't deserve this kind of power. You really don't.
It's like if you keep putting yourself in position for the catch finisher, you get tapped out, or you get jumped in a multi-man match, it's all fair and love reward.
Yeah. Even if people are cheating, even if it's like, yo, this is garbage. Even if that happens, you have to accept the fact
I
that
was one of them, so
anything goes.
chill.
In that fucking match, anything goes, man. You can't really cry about it. I understood when Mike got upset some years ago because of what. Anyways, you get my point. A lot of love for him. I'm a friend of his. You know, that's my boy right there. I got a lot of love for Shannon. Great guy. You know, but
as a character?
Yeah, as character-wise, it's not gonna work the way you want all the time.
And there's some people that won't even have a match with him anymore. And I will not have one anymore with him either, unless it's a multi-man match, where it's fair and shit.
Right.
Because I have a feeling that at any moment he gets pulled at, oh, we're gonna play stiff.
Yeah. Right.
Science. Scan results. Files found.
Yeah, you're not making people look good. You
I
just
had
making
a
yourself look good. So.
I had a questionable situation with him. Sorry for cutting you off there, player.
We need to get
I had
moving.
a similar situation with him, which uh, obviously a lot of people know that I've not worked. I'm gonna say I have not. I'm not gonna say I don't. I just not been okay for a while. That's my fault. I put full blame on myself for that. And it's put me in a situation where I've not been in the ring as much as I should have, like you guys. I mean, I've been around for a while. But one of my most recent matches was the one I worked with Maverick in Japan that we did for the Japan tour show, in which Maverick really came at me. Now I whooped his ass, but he also came at me. Like some of the stuff he was doing on me, I let him do. A lot of the stuff that he was doing on me, he was actually doing to me. And he perceived it as if, oh, because he was whooping your ass. Da, da, da. I'm like, first of all, no, he wasn't. The match started out with him looking good against me, and I turned it around, unlike you. You know what I'm saying? So, to a certain extent, I am agreeing to what y'all are saying. Like he has that problem adapting to just trying to work with people like that, and he's gonna have to do it. 19, he can get away with it because it's just a league. But you know, I think the situation with you in that title match was a work. I think that he himself is a bit of a work. I do believe that he's trying to make other people look good. I do believe that. But he has his thing, which we all remind him about in me, that where he forgets about that, and he goes ultra fucking beast mode. And it's like, look, like at the end of the day, bro, if you're that good, there's really no reason you should be fucking going at everybody like that. You know, like let people do moves on you if you're so damn good. You know, let them get hits. Let your health bar go all the way down if you're gonna win regardless, because it doesn't matter. You know, and that's how I look at it. I don't know if he's willing to commit to that. Yeah.
Sasha Banks.
There we go. No, like he's like they're laying across the top rope, and then you're basically jumping up and over them, and then basically landing you both your knees in that nigga chest.
Stop, man.
So basically,
Shoot him, shoot him! Fuck.
that's the shit I do.
He's coming up. He's fucking coming up. Fuck. Grenade. Got him. Oh, come on. This shit is taking forever. These enemies are hard to kill. I don't even know where we're at.
I'm staying on for another 30 minutes. I'm going to bed.
You're supposed to been leave.
No, I was going to leave at 2.
Oh shit, it's 3 o'clock. I'm about to go.
Now, COVID-19 had me fucked up for the longest fucking time. So I slept a while.
I was ready for New Dawn to come out so I can just whoop someone's ass on next gen.
New Dawn.
Yeah, the fucking commercial I've been seeing for the past 4 fucking months.
What you mean? New Dawn.
No, all
Oh,
of
New Dawn.
19
Well,
League.
oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said No Redemption. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Shit, I've been seeing for 4 fucking months.
I gotta get back on Jay's account one day and like fucking redo my whole fucking moveset again.
Why don't you just
Why?
redo it on another character and upload it, or is it just Trey specifically?
Nah, it's DLC specifically.
Oh.
It's that's what I'm saying. I have to physically be on there and do it. Cause it's DLC specifically. When you, for some reason, when you try to download it, it doesn't read the DLC. I'm like, what the fuck?
They're on 20?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's because all the DLC in the community creations area is actually the worst broken part of it. Because I'm legit cannot upload anymore. They told me, oh, we didn't lock you out or nothing. I'm like, bitch, please. So if I want to make anything to my my shit, I legit have to go to my brother's account, play all the fucking towers, unlock all the DLC, just to fucking upload my character, which is the stupidest piece of fucking bullshit I've heard ever. That's the thing they told me. Make a new account.
Oh!
Oh shit! I didn't think about see if I can just on my other account. Oh,
Damn. They ambushed us. Everybody gonna die.
I didn't think about it. I didn't even think about that. They were on my other account doing that shit.
They caught us by surprise. They caught us by surprise.
You're gonna bitch slap the fuck out of him, it seems like. No, if you get it the right angle, it's gonna look like a fucking bitch slap.
You right though. It is.
Is there a bitch slap?
It's gonna look like you in sexual chocolate. You gonna look like the illegitimate son of sexual chocolate doing some shit.
No. Is there a weapon of mass destruction? That one you can make like a bitch slap. Do it. Be the jackass and do. Like, I ain't dealing with none of your bullshit. Fuck you.
This nigga about to be looking like it. He's just gonna be looking like illegitimate son of sexual chocolate. He's so trying to be like, that's my boy. Like, what the fuck?
It's not. If your guy's too tall and you're going against someone tall, it's not gonna hit right.
See, I can pull it off because I'm 6 even, but
Yeah, if you were like to face someone like, say, like Shinden, or my character that's 7 foot tall, someone like Skinner, it's not gonna look right.
Oh my god! No!
It is. It's one of the weakest looking moves in the game.
No!
No, go to WMD. Like, bitch, stop the fuck out of people. Like, you're my bitch now, motherfucker. You wanna die? You became my bitch.
sit your fuck.
Yeah, but you bitch slap people though.
Sit your bitch ass down, nigga.
Damn, one of the niggas left us.
Yeah, it will fit your fucking gimmick though. Especially if you become a pirate, like a badass pirate. Because if you don't do it, I'm putting it on your character myself. And I'll find a way to fucking re-upload that too, so don't test me.
Lord Jesus.
Nasty bitch.
I was about to say I was gonna go download some pirate outfit from online, plop that on you, and re-upload that shit real quick. Even though you made it out, do you make it re-uploadable? I got ways around that shit.
Alright. Okay, I want to see.
What the fuck have I done?
Serious trauma detected.
I burned myself.
Agent malfunction.
Good shit. Thanks for the revive. Well, I mean, it's better than him pulling the skin, Jasper.
DZ turrets compromised.
Apparently, he's still got a few tricks up his sleeve. We tracked his watch to the park nearby.
Oh my God, what have I done? No. Oh, he's down here with me, so fuck it. They gave me an endorsement. I am the Emperor. I am the Emperor.
You
Goddamn.
may be Emperor, but I'm Jesus fucking Christ.
No, you can't really say that because Jasper beat him too.
Yeah, but I did it first. I pinned him. That's different.
Fuck. He's down. Oh, he really passed out.
Fuck!
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up.
Mm.
We mute the fuck out of you too.
I was trying to, and I just can't. My buddy was bleeding on, but really quick works and shit.
On me, on me. Look at me. Focus on me.
Let's talk. We got.
I'm going in. Fuck out of here.
We still gotta get all our shit for WrestleFest done tomorrow. Please. That's all we do. We gotta get it done.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, I was getting my health up. What the fuck?
So we can, cause then I have to do Shanique's match too as well, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, when you get a chance, Jay, look at Sophie on Communications.
Stick it in your ass, Billy.
No, you'll see 100% difference.
So you're not gonna stick it in your ass. Oh, he's still quiet. Thinking about it, it sounds like a pretty good deal, huh, Billy? I'm surprised Trey's fucking sleeping. A motherfucker's always, he's always here. He's like the Undertaker. Undertaker not here no more. He can't do it no more. he ran for a long
I'm
time.
only staying until 2:30, then I'm going to bed. I'm taking an energy drink in the morning for work. Work can fuck off.
Signatures detected.
What the
Because
hell?
I'm losing my job in July anyway.
I'm losing your
You
job.
can't trust anything.
Oh
Shoot,
no, bro. I don't like this fucking mission, man. I remember this shit. Oh,
Because they're closing down.
oh, I hate this fucking mission. It is garbage.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna take a fucking course is what I'm gonna do while I figure out what I want to do. That's what I told Corey earlier. Just take like a course. They pay me. Do that for a little bit and then just look for shit. Cause a lot of the shit the agency is offering right now, I don't really want to do. I'm trying to, like, there's a job that they pay like 17 and you got to do, it's like some kind of photography thing. But the thing is, I don't want attention. You feel me? I don't want to deal with no mechanism. I don't want attention. I don't want to deal with people. Don't want to do like service with people. I want to like just fucking. I feel like I want to clean again. Like I want to just fucking clean, be somewhere quiet, just be left alone, kind of thing. These motherfuckers is. There's
So
another
like I
one.
made.
Something like that, yeah. Not like a maid, more like a fucking maintenance worker and shit. There's one for nursing, but I'm not trying to do no cotton swabs like that for real, for real. I don't want to deal with nobody that got COVID-19. You know, it just doesn't make sense. I just don't want to deal with people. So, you know. Taking phone calls and shit like that, how Trey was doing, you know, I might be able to do shit like that, but I don't know. Plus, I'm considering starting my own shit anyways.
Like what?
I don't know, fucking stock market or real estate or some shit. It's been in my head. You know, if I could learn, I'd probably get into it, but I'll probably just hire somebody to do all the work for me, and I'll pay them. Probably give them like half, and I keep the other half. I don't really give a shit about money. Well, I know how to save
All you gotta
money.
do is like get $500, you start investing in the stock market
Right,
and everything.
right. So, you know, I'm considering my options. That's all it is.
Medical assistance needed.
Considering my options to see what I want to do. Who's commenting? Almost forgot to tell you I'm gonna get the vaccine tomorrow. I don't know who she's talking to, but
Sure.
Punch is gonna get the vaccine now, forced against her fucking will. You know, I'm being forced against my will, like I said, because I've just been real fucking tired, bro. That shit knocks me out. I'm like, yo, I can't live like that. So it's frustrating as fuck.
She's talking to you, Jay.
Oh, that's what she said?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I just commented the gods here.
nasty
I'm
bitch.
going to fucking hell.
Detected.
We all know that for sure.
Agent detected.
Rogue agent. Oh, there he is. Is that him right there? Yep. That's not him. That is not him. That's not him. That's a decoy. Shoot the right one. Can y'all see him, goddammit? This shit is annoying, bro. I hate this mission. This shit. Fucking bitch. That's not him. He's probably like on this side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, see you later, baby. Wash your dick. Oh man, this shit wild. They don't know which one it is. I don't fucking know which one it is. Who's commenting? Skinner saying I have to take the vaccine when I get to Cali. Oh boy. Why aren't both of them in the fucking party? They're over here. I mean, I appreciate them being in the fucking comment section watching the stream, but shit, come in the party and watch the stream. Huh? trees on deck, pimp. Nobody watch my stream. They only watch when y'all niggas is on here. Or when I play real good. I need to have special guests. Y'all the entertainment, exactly. You and homeboy, y'all are gonna go at it again. Um, you know, it's 19. It can't be ruled out of the possibility. So if y'all get at it again and you get into a situation with homeboy, man, keep the first fucking match you got, you know, and fucking come to me. Be like, look, man, we take the match with dude, and you know, he feels that we should keep it, and I feel like we shouldn't. Like, you have a right to say yes or no. If you, especially, and also in JTD Wrestling as well, not just 19. If you won the match, you have a right to say, I will rematch and I will not rematch. There's nothing wrong with saying fuck you once in a while and not giving somebody a rematch. There's nothing wrong with that, because you got to do what you got to do, player, you know? Like, damn, I died. He caught me. Fuck. I'm down, he's down, there's one left. At some point in time, damn, did we lose? Because I'm not doing that over. No, you did it the manly way, but sometimes that's just how it has to be, you know? You just have to be like, nah, I'm not doing that shit over. Like, the reason me and Shendon did our match like 5 times in a row is because it kept splitting or whatever happened, and there was a fucking mess without me realizing it. I'm not like Craig. I take heat. I'm not gonna blame Shen. That's my fault. It's my fault for the match not going the way it should have. It was too fucking long, and it was a bit of a mess. It's my fault. It's on me. I should have fucking seen it. I wasn't paying attention. I watched it, but I wasn't paying attention to that detail. So when it comes to you took the manly route by being like, you know, let's run it again, but you don't always have to run it again. Dude has that habit of wanting to run it again if he don't get the result he wants. Wolf was the same way as you came in as he walked out. And it doesn't work that way. Right, you proved the point. Exactly. You did. You proved your point. I see what you was doing, and it worked. You proved your point. And it just, and that's why I started telling him, because as much love as I have for homie, I explained to him, like, Shen, like, I got a lot of love for you, but you need to stop being uncomfortable about saying that you don't want to get your guys over, you don't put them over, when you kind of do, you know. And it's not 100% okay, but nigga, if you got J Kid in your back pocket and you got Pool like that in any company, nigga, like, of course, go for it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, just be real about your shit, you know. Just be realistic. Don't try to like be like, nah, the only reason I put Dagger in this match or this person is like, I cut him off like 5 times in our conversation. I'm like, Shen, no, amigo, you don't have to do that with me. They're your boys. You put them over. I get it. Stop trying to like sugarcoat the shit, because it's not gonna work. I'm not buying it. Nobody else is buying it. Like, we know already, bro. You know, and once people know. Sorry, hold on. Is dead. Where's the wire at? Give me a moment. I gotta hide my character. My controller's dead. Oh, this shit crazy, man. Here it is, right here. This is what I was looking for. Nope, that's not it. Fuck. This is it. Oh. Okay, so. Oh, another nigga joined. So y'all can still hear me. Yeah, he's kind of like my girl. Like, he just has issues just being honest and just admitting the truth. And that's what I tell a lot of y'all. It's, you know, the exception of like, Billy's always talked shit to me in a playful way, but with the exception of, you know, Keith earlier was saying some shit in here that had me looking at him kind of suspect. Cause he was, you know, talking to me in a way that he's never talked to me. God damn it, who is shooting me? This motherfucker, these fucking bastards. He was talking, you know, he was really comfortable calling me a son of a bitch or some shit, you know, joking around, but you let too much of that playful shit go offhand and people start getting the wrong ideas, you know, you let people get too playful with you, they start thinking they could do and say whatever they want to you. And that shit don't work with me, you know. If I'm wrong about something, you guys have your right to correct me, absolutely. If I'm wrong, I'm not special. It don't matter whether I'm the boss or J Kid or whoever. I'm wrong. I'm to be corrected. Nobody's exempt. However, you know, respect is the most important thing we have. Once we lose respect, you know, nothing means anything anymore. So we have to fucking respect each other. And one thing I don't like is being lied to. More than anything in the fucking world, I do not fucking like being lied to. When I talk my fucking shit, and I don't hide from anybody with this shit, because it's being realistic, you know. Example, the other day, when the shit happened with Trey, when I told him the little conversation we had, because I thought Punch was in on it, and I thought the shit was funny. Punch wasn't in on it, but I thought she was. Trey goes, "What are you talking about?" And I told him, because it really isn't a big fucking deal. It's a laughing matter. He brought it upon himself. You know what I'm saying? I told him, you got to be more careful. That's nobody's fault. It's his fault. You know what I mean? Motherfucker should have turned his mic off. And anywho, you know, Dreams felt that I was being on some snitch, fake ass shit, because he jumped to the conclusion that he thought I told everybody, and that wasn't the fucking case. But fuck, I can't multitask. Trey, the way Trey made it seem, yeah, right. It'd be weird if that would have been the case, you know, but at the same time, you know, the way I looked at it, it's like I didn't really give a shit, you know. In the situation of like what happened with, you know who, where he didn't know what was going on between myself and somebody else with their relationship and wanted to draw the conclusion that something was going on without knowing, you know, that's some rat shit, and that's personal, and that's somewhere you don't go when you're somebody's fucking friend. You know what I mean? And that person had never been his friend to that extent. But it's sweet that he considered him a bit of a brother, even though that person's a fat pile of shit. But in this case, this is not even a serious fucking topic of any fucking kind. If Trey is embarrassed about the fucking matter, like I said, it's really on him. It's not any of our faults. Should have just fucking, you know, signed out, nigga. You know, and he's had a bit of an attitude with me also. He had a bit of an attitude when I came in here today and for a little bit, and then had to set him straight a little bit, and you know, motherfuckers let shit go to their head sometimes. He just lets shit go to his head. Shen does. He let that shit go to his head, and it becomes a fucking issue. Don't shy away from what is. I don't have favorites in JTV. Do I do favorites? Do I look out? Absolutely. I don't shy from it. You know what I mean? When I got to look out for my people, I look out. But I don't play favorites in JTV. You have to bust your fucking tail to get what you want here. I didn't give you shit. You earned your global championship. And you retained your global championship. And it's really disappointing to hear that that's the case, because it doesn't work that way. So we're going to have a conversation. You're going to fight Homeboy again. When y'all go at it again, like I said, you already know. No, ain't no rematch clause. Jasper's 19, bro. It's a matter of challenging him. If he accepts, he accepts. Essentially, but in 19, it's kind of like anything. I don't need rematch clause. You just re-challenge the motherfucker,
But he's running some kind of
you know, and he owes you because you beat him,
get some data off it though.
and we all know about it. So it's like the nigga owes you a rematch.
Tried to access a remote
So the way I look at it, if this match is a ladder match again with a different flow to it or something else, maybe like a last man standing, some shit like that, Iron Man, last man standing, whatever. Do your shit and don't be giving this dude like rematches like that. Once you take the dub, that's just what it is. Cause yeah, if you catch homie that first time, because I remember the message you sent me after the match and how you felt, and I just like, you know, I remember the conversation we had, and it's just like, no, it wasn't even the case. I mean, you beat dude, and you know, he changed it to the result he wanted, and then disregarded the other matches when y'all were pulling for a better match, but you actually won the match. It was just made multiple times. And JTV, I don't know so much about the rematch clause, but there is the thing that exists in which if you won the match and the person goes, hey, you know, you want to run that again, you have the option of saying yes or no. I've had matches where motherfuckers been like, yo, you want to run that again? Da-da-da. Niggas have said no, I'm taking a dub. You know, Wolf was one of them niggas. And that's just how it is sometimes, you know. You on some man-to-man shit, yeah, you're going to give people rematches like, yo, if you want to fucking run this shit again, nigga, we'll run it again. I'll prove it to you. I'll whoop your ass. But sometimes, you know, you just take the fucking dub and fuck them, because all that's really happening is that they're mad you won, and they want a rematch because they want to see if they can beat you this time, you know, to let it go. And that's when you come in and be like, yo, can we run that again? Because somebody already broke the streak, and the way it went is just like Shendon won, gave him respect, you feel me? And he's like, we should run that again because da-da-da-da, they ran it again. Homie took the dub, and then Shendon was like, nah, you know, we was going to run with it too. And he was like, nah, you know, I'm trying to do shit with this streak, da-da-da-da, we should run it again one more time, best man wins. And then he came out with the dub. And it's just like that whole concept of let's run that shit again, you know, that shit really applies. Like if me and him fought, right? Me and him should run that shit again. Even before there's a winner. We should already agree, like, nigga, like, we're gonna run this shit again no matter who wins. This is like some Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali shit. You know, but coming from him trying to run that shit back with just anybody, it goes back to what you said about him kind of, you know, his ass is out just a little bit, not a lot. And when your ass is out, what happens when your ass is out? You look bad, right? Because it's an embarrassing thing. You look bad. And it's like I said, you know, he was in, that's why I told him, like, why are you in shock at what Jasper said, what I said about you? I've said it time and time again, publicly and to multiple people. It comes, and I've said it to him. The shock, I'm like, dog, I told you time and time again. Like, you just don't fucking listen. Like most people, they just don't want to fucking listen. Yeah. Yep. That's how it goes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And trying to go over. I'm yeah. No, I was gonna say like me and him had some shit, bro, because you know we worked the match. I'm not gonna say for who for when. We worked the match with somebody. We're trying to work with him. I was excited about this shit. I'm like, we're gonna make it look good. And he's supposed to go over. It was the plan all along. He was supposed to go over. He gets in there, doesn't want to listen to us, whatever. And he starts stiff, and I'm one of the people he starts to stiff the fuck out of. And I'm like, yo, dog, like, I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to make the match meaningful, work and everything. And you're literally fucking dogging the shit out of me. Like, me and you supposed to be two big motherfuckers that people recognize. And I'm trying to fucking let you do shit to me and work with you, but you're not trying to work with me. Yeah, there's the heavy hitter thing, you know, but there's also the, you know, you can't have a really, really great match if the person's going to block everything. You know what I mean? You have to, I got to take hits, you got to take hits. Because if I keep trying to do a fire move on you, right? Like, let's say I want to do a pile driver on you as an example, and I know when I'm going to hit it, but you keep blocking. I have to fight you in order to be able to pull off that pile driver, and it becomes spamming and it looks bad, if that makes sense. So you kind of have to work with me a little bit. It says you've been disconnected. Okay, they closed the server out, so I don't know. Am I still live? I'm still live. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off. Yeah, but the thing is, if me and you work a match, Jasper, bell rings, we have a stare down, we go collar and elbow, side headlock, you throw me into the rope, shoulder tackle me, I'm down, I get up, I look at you, collar and elbow, send you into the rope, knock you down, we're telling the story, we're working. If we go into the match, you know, I try to work with you, I try to, you try to do a move, I block. You try to do a move to me, I block. Then I do it to you, you block. Then you know, it keeps going back and forth. It can look good to a certain extent depending on what we're doing, but if we're spamming that shit, it's not even a match anymore. It's just me and you blocking each other, and that can become boring. And there's times in a match where you have to take a high spot. You know what I mean? If you hit me with a chair or some shit, I can't just be blocking. I got to take that. If, you know, there's certain moves that you should take. And one of the things that annoy me about people is everybody has the habit of when somebody's going over the rope to dive on them, they always want to fucking block that shit instead of taking it. And it becomes an issue because usually when people block that shit, WWE doesn't edit in this fire block. It's just usually like you knock them out of the way or they miss and it looks horrible. And stuff like that is what I'm saying. And I couldn't work with dude and what we was doing. It was way different than Vendetta, and it was real fucking annoying. So we had to show him a fucking lesson, and he was not a big fan of it. This goes back to what you were saying, by the way, about him being defending of what he thinks. And he wanted to 100% defend himself that, no, it wasn't like that. You know, this is the way it went. I'm like, no, bro, I'm going to tell you how it went. You know what I mean? We try to work with you. You stiff the fuck out of everybody. And we had to just dog you the fuck out because you want to be on this fuck shit when you supposed to win regardless and we was going to make you look good. But since you want to be on this fucking dominant and looking like the hot boy shit, you know, we're just going to show you how that shit goes. Yeah. No, absolutely not. You know, but there is a such thing as having a match with people that it's going to make sense and it's going to work. If you're taking on a lighter guy, then it makes sense for you to be fucking dogging the shit out of him, big boots, slam, all that shit. You know, but if he's starting to come back a little bit, you know, you could take a couple hits. You know, I'm not asking people to fucking let their fucking health bar go all the way down and risk the match. I'm just saying once in a while, you know, take a fucking hit. If it's a super kick, a punch, or whatever, you know, just to make the match look good. That's what I'm saying. That's how it should go. You did it. You already proved it to me with the fucking trade match when you won the title. That's what I've been telling everybody that. Oh, okay. But that's different, and there's levels to that too because I felt a certain way about Nero getting the fucking dub to Keith. And essentially, that's what it was. You know, he wouldn't take care of homie, and I was not a big fan of that, bro. Because, if I would have caught on to the shit before, I wouldn't have fucking probably let that match go through. But it's the league. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that. You know, you gonna tell me he goes out there was one of the hardest niggas to beat, as I know him. Dude could fucking wipe the floor with him, but yeah, Billy can't go over. I'm like, nah, I'm not buying that shit. You know, that was to look out for his mans, just to fucking get him there, and whatever. But the thing is that you've proven you. Yeah. Oh, that's who you're talking about. Right. On 2K. I'm on J Kid right now. Just got on it. Which one? These niggas got a fucking Lil Nas X Twerk Hero video game. I can't do it. I just can't.
Steve was just mainly kind of spamming with the weapons, because that's all I can really do. So he gets it over. Start fighting out here. I spear him through the guardrail. We don't do that spot because we know he don't like this. Okay, boom. We go to the motherfucking goddamn shit. I'm trying to look at this. I'm looking at the phone, not the TV. So boom, yeah, throw him over here. This is what I was talking about, the table spot. That shit.
So you think he wasn't a big fan of all the little cool spots you got on him?
I mean, I feel like he was a fan of it, but I feel like again, just about the third time I was fucking up. He just had to kind of do it. But again, I thought we were gonna try to reenact the spots from like the first one. And like kind of make them look cool and still like have like a fair showdown at the end. So boom, all this shit right here. Let me just get to the end of the fucking match.
I feel like y'all did a lot of shit on him.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
shit. Mm-mm.
look.
That's perfect.
That's the perfect ending,
That's
right?
the perfect ending.
And he's like, okay, so I'm like, I'm grabbing the case. He's like, oh, so how far? I'm like, bro, I'm done. I'm on the last two. I'm like, I might as well just go for it. He's like, oh, really? You gonna do it like that? I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, you'll do it like that.
Yeah, nigga. Damn right. Damn right I am. Damn. He was embarrassed because he fucked up.
Like, we was still letting motherfuckers do shit to each other. Like, a lot of shit we was doing was to each other. But again, I fucking won.
Nah.
He didn't want to go that route because he said he wasn't ready for the fucking ending or to be serious to try to go at it. But I'm like, storytelling wise, that would have been perfect.
In general, I think it works. It's 19. It's a league. You got the job done. You beat him. Like I knew it would work. We talked about it. You came to me. You was like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "I know that Jasper will beat him if they do the ladder," and we was right. You beat him, and he just switched it so that he can have the outcome he wanted. That's what happened. I'm gonna close the stream because they turned the server off, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one.